right on cue with the Falco. Also, just because when I see new players, I always like to say something. How's it going, Junior? I'm paying attention to the chat. Don't distract me with food or anything, though, because I'm a bit hungry. So we're getting into game number 1. We got Snake actually matching the pitcher for a change versus PiXL with that Falco. This could be very interesting because, you know, both of these characters, they really, like, they put on big damage so fast, but in different ways. Falco wants to get in and wants to just utilize the extreme combo game that Falco has going for him, but the king of trades in Snake loves that. Loves when you go in too much and you just get so much free damage. However, you're not really getting a chance to do that when you play against Falco sometimes, because once Falco gets a hold of you, really could just keep swinging and just destroy the landing options of Snake like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and Falco is really, really good, especially like you said before. Like, I feel like Falco's advantage on Snake is pretty crazy. Snake does have some moves like Grenade that can break him out of combos. Oh, okay, but we're just gonna clip the wings there for a second. We'll
call that a friendship spike. It's like Mortal Kombat came in. It's like, you know what, that should have been a KO, but because it didn't work, I'm gonna let you have it. So unfortunately, not holding in far enough, but even so, good job by torri air dodging away, because a lot of times in the Falco matchup, people don't know when the combos truly end, so they get a lot of free damage. Like, there's a lot of fake stuff that Falco has besides all the like really good true combos. torri is a huge fan of this forward air, by the way. You gotta be careful with using that a bit too much. It is a strong spike, but it's gonna make it so PiXL can catch on to that.
Okay, I like the up B right there by torri just to get him out of harm's way right there. Snake's recovery isn't the greatest, but it can get him away from some hairy situations if he decides to do it high enough. And I'm loving these dash attacks to catch the landings from torri right now. PiXL being very, very wary of that C4 right there.
Now, one thing I would... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and that was a DI mix-up, too. Going to the left-hand side. And, you know, a lot of times when you're in that situation, when they're directly under you like that, it's like, okay, they're probably going to hit me on the side they're currently at. No, decided to go with the cross-up and forcing PiXL to go to the right-hand side. I would like to see torri go to a bit more of grenade usage, because I don't think I've seen one hold. This is how you stop this.
That drag down fair into up tilt to extend the combo right there, that was insane from PiXL.
You see PiXL is just already caught on to the all the aggressive landings. So PiXL's just running in, fading away, and just kind of backing off because he recognizes that you know, they're really starting to notice that torri always likes hitting with a hitbox, but not the right one. That grenade is the one that shuts this down, and that fair is going to be what shuts down the game. That is a 2-stock victory for PiXL.
Yeah, it can look a little hairy at first, just given how much Snake can trade with you and how much damage he can apply super duper quickly, but PiXL adapted so quickly throughout that entire game right there. And his combo game was looking pretty impressive as the game progresses. Well, it looks like my man just got the steam built up. He was ready to run despite that SD he had earlier on. He really, really ran with that game and got his punishes. You know, my man knew his win condition. Just get the big kick to win. Get the back hit.
Yeah.
Win the game.
And speaking of the big kick, you gotta calm down with that kick, man. Like, torri really was a big fan of always putting out fair, trying to like read a high recovery or, you know, read it off side B in. But that grenade, I know you don't want to use too many projectiles against a frame 1 reflector, but also that having that option to trade and occasionally get PiXL to back off. It's not going to work every time, because PiXL can also just keep trading with you going upwards with the up airs, but you got to use that as a tool to escape. So I'm interested to see if that's something we see going into game 2. But if you're PiXL, you'll take that to the bank every single time. If they're not trying to get out of these combos, you get to go on a roller coaster. Like, it really just the sauce has hit the table.
That's right.
Like, it's really just, it's so hard to deal with when you're the one who is currently getting comboed like crazy by Falco.
Yeah, and PiXL really showed that off. I want to see torri start to break out a little bit more of those combos, try to throw a grenade out when he can. Also, just try to land a bit more safely, like use neutral air dodge a bit more, use grenade like B reverses to mix up your landings. I feel like Snake has a lot of mobility he can do in disadvantage, but if you do just try to land normally like any other character would, you might find yourself getting caught, especially with a character who's really, really good at catching landings by Falco. Or you could just say, you know what, I don't feel like playing Snake anymore, and you're going to pick another character like Dark Samus. And truth be told, I don't know how this is going to work out. for Torri, if it's going to be for better or for worse. Just given that Falco does have a reflector built into his kit that's pretty quick, and zoning tools aren't really too much of an issue for him to deal with.
Yeah, so I already could see the game plan behind Torri's decision here. Torri decided to go to FD and pick Dark Samus, and pretty much went for like what you expect out of what might potentially be this like behind his game plan. Threw out projectiles, kind of just like faded in, but PiXL is already caught on to that. It's like, okay, you're going to consistently just try and like fade in, maybe roll in a position that's like probably like pretty predictable, and I'm gonna eat that defensive option alive. It's gonna be on Torri to mix up those landings and somehow maybe play a little bit more aggro, but unfortunately going for a forward smash in a position that wasn't really gonna net too many like good things gets punished by that back air.
I think the thing that has been dealing Torri in a lot of this time, or rather doing Torri in a lot of the time, it's just the aggressive landings repeatedly. Yeah. It seems like PiXL has become very, very aware of the fact that Torri is trying to swing to get himself out of some sticky situations, and PiXL is just able to match that tempo in spades, just given how good Falco is at catching landings. And we're seeing right here, he's kind of running over him right now, AJ.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what you like just saw a second ago. As Torri was pushed against the wall, instead of deciding like maybe fade down and try and like change up the escape route, decided to go in with a fair in a position where if Torri trades, even if you hit with the fair, you're dead. So you like it's just one of those things where PiXL really has completely caught on to that, consistently catching these landings. We saw, you know, a 2-stock victory in the last one, but so far this is looking very rough. That's a jump, so you're forced to go. Yeah, you got traded on that dare with that jump, and unfortunately, Torri didn't get that tether to the stage fast enough or hit that up B fast enough. I know they were in a bit of end lag from that side B, but either way, that is going to be a W going to PiXL. Also, we had no winner from the last one because it looks like nobody decided to enter into the thing. So we're gonna run it again. We're gonna run it back because
no winner.
Nobody won. So
gotta enter myself
in the comment section. There's going to be a link there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it myself. Hold on one second. Where you at? Where you at? I got it. I got it over here somewhere. There it is. I know how to computer. Wow, there it is. That link right there. Go to that link. We're going to restart the giveaway for that